Hi everyone, I'm Charan Sakrandi. Welcome back. Today we're going to discuss another interesting topic. Right from my childhood, I've been listening to the hare and tortoise story, or some call it rabbit and tortoise story, and telling that focus is important. But somehow this story didn't appeal to me, but rather it appeared to be one of the most misdirecting story I ever heard. This is imparting a wrong moral in kids, and this no way speaks about focus, rather, it speaks about the irrational comparison, which is imparting a wrong thought seed, in kids' mind. Here, if you observe, you're comparing two different creatures living in different conditions. So, we can't compare both to derive some story or some moral for our benefit. When I remember this story, I recall Albert Einstein's statement, which says, everyone is a genius, but if you compare a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life as some incapable. Here we have to understand that comparing two different creatures, if you observe, hares don't have any defensive strength like tigers or any wild animal or tortoise, and they are easily hunted. So nature gave hares the ability to observe and quickly respond and quickly move to make sure they are safe. So what they do is till they feel that our surroundings are safe, it will wait, it will observe continuously. Once it feels that the once it analyzes the environment or the surroundings it is in, so then it will move fast. If you read about hares, hares can jump to good heights and distances, a little over around 3 feet high and 10 feet long, and it has a very keen observational skills as it doesn't possess any natural layer of protection like the tortoise, and it has to depend only on its observational skills and assessment abilities. So how safe its surroundings are, it has to assess and move fast. It uses the abilities given by the nature to its best and make sure it is safe. This is the key here. Instead of understanding this, we are comparing two living beings living in a different conditions and are trained differently by life, and they have different skill set for survival. So comparison here has no meaning. And this is a problem with our education system and in fact our society too. They compare two different set of talents and try to drag one down. I mean, you cannot scale different talents on one scale. One has to understand that this creation is not a factory creating the same products. Instead, it creates a diverse set of skills for each species to survive. A diversity is the key here. So, right from my schooling, I have seen many brilliant people, and their uniqueness is suppressed. Probably, they would have evolved as change makers by now. The problem is we want change and be unique, but we don't actually be that. Our uniqueness is guided by the societies or movie stars or some celebrities or some external entities. And that is why we see society producing citizens as some factory products who are almost similar instead of human beings. We should understand that creation is unique and we are unique part of this creation. And why do we need intelligence to realize it? And all we need is a common sense. We need not to compare ourselves with somebody else and see that whether we are down or whether we are socially backward or financially backward or whatever it is. Everyone has their own space. Everyone there has their own set of skills, set of talent, and they have to move with it. We shouldn't do the irrational comparison, which always leads to destruction and lack of morality and depression. All sort of the psychological problems we see in people today mostly is due to the comparison, irrational comparison, which is driving them crazy. Competition is the foolish and insane in this world. People are making money by creating an illusion of this world. So, my dear friends, let's stop blinding ourselves. Remember, every creation is unique, but people don't realize this and often compare blindly with others and feel insecure and get depressed. Insecurity is the biggest threat the world is facing, irrespective of the age, irrespective of the place, irrespective of the industry, irrespective of what kind of place you are in. So finally, I would like to conclude again with the Albert Einstein statement that everyone is genius. If you compare a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life as some incapable. Thank you.